Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is July the 21st, 2021. I wanted to do a video today about a quote-unquote former Dogecoin millionaire. We're going to talk about this individual today from an article that CNBC published just a couple of hours ago. So I wanted to go through it, give you all our price prediction for Dogecoin, because you guys can tell that we anticipated some strength to come into the market for Doge, and it didn't even do it. Matter of fact, the price just continued to go lower and lower and lower each trading day. So we're going to see if the market weakness is going to continue, or are we going to get a small bounce to where Dogecoin can finally give us some increases in price so that we can be in position and win. So if you want to join us, we're here. Hit the like button, share it, also subscribe here to the channel. Join us if you want. If not, there's a lot of other things you can do. We're cool in our community with the continuing increase in subscribership that we're getting here on this particular channel. It's great to always have you on board though if you want to join us and learn more. So the doors are open. So now real quick, let me look at this article real quick, and then we'll give you our updated price prediction into the market in Dogecoin so that we can be in position and win in the market. So here it is right here. Doge is my savings account. This 33-year-old is no longer a Dogecoin millionaire, but he's still buying on the dips, right? You guys know, you've been a follower of ours on this particular channel. We tell everyone, do not buy the dips. We simply tell you to buy the bottom. Once the market comes in and finds bottom, that's where you need to enter into the market and buy up as much of that currency or product as you want, right? Don't buy the dips because you don't know where the dip is. You don't know if the market actually is done or completed with dipping. So why would you come in and buy every dip? Because sooner or later you will run out of funds, right? But either way, this individual right here, Glauber Contestodo, you guys can see, is the one who was the former big Dogecoin millionaire, right? I went through, highlighted some things in this article. As always, the link will be in the description of this video, just so that you want to continue to read upon it or go a little bit deeper into research. For us, you already know our main focus is on price. All right, so look, this article was written by Taylor Locke. All right, the coin hit 16 cents Tuesday morning before inching up to 17 cents. Contestodo, right, said that he's not a financial expert, but he's optimistic that Dogecoin has already hit the bottom. Pretty good outlook, right? At least he's positive in the sense that Dogecoin has already hit bottom around 16 to 17 cents. Now, he invested over $250,000 in Dogecoin on February 5th. That was when the price was around 4.5 cents. 2 months later, April the 15th, he became a millionaire on paper. Congratulations. Even in May, when the value of his holdings surpassed $2 million, he still didn't even budge. According to this article, with Dogecoin trading around 17 cents, he continues to buy the dip. Last week, he bought over $5,300 worth of Dogecoin when it was around 17 cents, and he tweeted it out. Practice what you preach. I just bought $5,300 worth of Dogecoin at 17 cents. We're near the bottom, guys. Let's go. And then he did a screenshot of his purchase of more Dogecoin. All right. He says that Dogecoin or Doge is his savings account. What do you all think about that? Do you think Doge is a savings account? Or do you think it's an investment account to where you're anticipating increases in profit? Here's another screenshot. On Tuesday, 2:50 Eastern Standard Time, the value of his portfolio was $700,217.09. Cool. Now, again, he says that he's no financial expert, but as always, you got to get the other side of the story, right? And you got this individual right here, James Ledbetter. He's the editor of fintech newsletter HueFin and CNBC contributor. This is what he says. And I quote, because he's talking about Dogecoin. It has no intrinsic value, and it could just as easily come crashing down in price as continue to go up. Okay. Investors could get burned, so they should invest only what they can afford to lose. That's redundant. That's obvious. Everyone understands that, right? You have these experts out here when some type of investment or product they don't understand, they always come out with that particular sentence. They should only invest what they can afford to lose, obviously, right? Nonetheless, Contesoto's plans remains the same. Once he hits $10 million, he'll take out 10%. That's what we appreciate. We got someone here who is just not buying up products with no exit strategy, with no exit plan. We appreciate Contesoto for having at least an exit strategy. He's not going to budge until he hit $10 million. Cool. And we wish him the best of luck on that. Right? So we're not going to harp on him not wanting to, get rid of his Dogecoin and that he's no longer a millionaire right now. That's only on paper. Like what he said earlier, when he first became a Dogecoin millionaire, that was only on paper. So in the future, as cryptocurrencies continue to become more viable, more apparent, more needed, Dogecoin may follow suit. And then he'll see his product increase in value, right? I had a game plan in mind going into this purchase, and I wouldn't feel right always telling people to buy and hold, and as soon as I hit 3 million, cash out and leave everyone else hanging. He said, until I reach my goal, I'll continue to buy, hold, and diamond hand it. Okay. There's a soldier right there in the game for Dogecoin. He's not budging. He doesn't care if the price goes below his original investment of 4.5 cents. He's still going to hold the bag because he has an objective. Whenever you come into these markets, you need to make sure you got an objective as well. You need to make sure that you come through, you have a game plan, you have a purpose, you have a reason from getting to point A to point B. And I'm talking about in terms of price. You need to make sure that you have an entry point and an exit point. I don't care what anyone else says. Because if his exit point when he first bought in at 4.5 cents was 17 cents, he should have cashed out if that was his position. That was his whole game plan. But obviously he has bigger plans. And with bigger plans come bigger risk. He's looking for 10 million. And then he'll take out around 10%. So he's willing to hold. That's all that we ask on this particular channel. Just don't purchase currencies, products without an exit strategy, without an exit plan. And once it comes to fruition, you got to act upon it. You cannot become greedy. You cannot become emotional and say, well, maybe I could get another $10,000 out of it, so I'm going to hold it. And then the next thing you know, your value completely plummets and you're left holding the bag. Go in with the plan. Go in with the strategy, right? And don't let other naysayers come in and try to dissuade you about these currencies and products. Because don't get it twisted. We're all in here to make money, right? Which also includes risk. So what do you all think? I'll have this article, like I said, listed in the description of this video so you guys can read it if you want to. But for us, let's take a look at the market, right? Because we had a plan too. The last time we did our video in Dogecoin was on July the 9th, right here. Okay. We did an update video, still expecting the market price in Dogecoin to continue to go higher in price. And it didn't. We continue to see the market dip anyway, right? So it didn't go right. We need to cut this, right? That was our plan for Dogecoin to continue to increase in price, and it didn't come to fruition. And then at some point, when you're not getting what you're asking for, you got to move on. So let's do that. Let's get out right now. 24.67% market loss in that prediction that we did all the way back here on July the 3rd. It didn't happen, right? So let's cut it. So check this out. We're going to go ahead and extend this out further though, okay? Because we identified this area of support right here. So every time we see the market trade, we can actually use that for historical information. Don't let no one else tell you anything different. It's not a coincidence that the market in Dogecoin is bouncing off that support line, right? It's not a coincidence. 16 cents right there. Because we even did it back in the ending of June 2021, and we did it all the way back here, April 23rd, 2021. See, we can still play on the market action of what occurred previously. So that's support. Now, granted, that's a very important support area. Don't let no one else come into this market and try to tell you anything otherwise. To see the market in Dogecoin break that support area of 16 cents, the next area is going to be 12, all the way back down here to 8 cents. Okay, and the value of Contextodo portfolio of Dogecoin will decrease tremendously if that happens, right? So let me look at the charts on a 3-day time frame, and let's see what we got going on. Because so far the market is finding support, right? But we're in a severe downtrend in this space. Pretty much like every other altcoin is in the market, we're in a downtrend. So we needed to see some support. Now that's positive right now, but we need it to be sustained. We need it to continue. Okay, so we're just taking a break right now to the market in Dogecoin. Very hard area of restriction is being seen in around 20 cents to like 21 and a half. It's where that restriction area is. So we're still in a downtrend. Okay, this is the 5-day. Still looking pretty good, but we're still in a downtrend. Let's see how the market ended on the last 2 weeks into the market in Dogecoin, and obviously that is weakness. So from a 2 weeks time perspective, the market here in Dogecoin is still weak. So like I said, what's your plan? If you're trying to be in the market in Dogecoin for a long time, this market still looks weak. And then check this out. This is where the market in Dogecoin can come in, and you can buy it on the low, on the cheap, and then you can still see the market go higher in price, because this is a long-term trend right here in Dogecoin. I would say that's around like 15 cents to 14 cents that we can still see this market in Dogecoin drop. Now, it doesn't mean that on a daily basis that we can see the market in Dogecoin not go higher, because it will. I mean, we're seeing it right now. We're up about 9% in Dogecoin. Okay, so we got two areas of support. One is 16 cents, others around 14 and a half, 14 cents. Keep that in mind. Now let me look at this on the hourly, and I'm going to go ahead and let you all go, because we can see a lot of information here on the hourly time frame if you're trying to be into the market for the short term, i.e. daily basis. Okay, so you can see there's some pretty good strength coming to the market right now in Dogecoin, that we can actually track the restriction area around 19 to 20 cents, like I told you earlier. Definitely right there around 20 cents, because look at that 13-hour bar right there, or 11-hour bar, price bar right here. We already came up there to 20 cents and we got rejected and came right back down. So you all would expect us to see more selling around 20 cents, maybe even 22. Okay, so this is it on a 3-hour time frame in Dogecoin. Yeah, we're seeing some small lift, increase in price, but it's not overly bullish, right? So let's be calm in anticipating this price in Dogecoin to continue to go higher, right? Because on an hourly time frame, yeah, we can see the market price in Dogecoin come up towards 20, maybe even 22, and then that long-term trend that I told you about on a 2-week time frame, we can actually see that market come back down around 16 to 14 and a half cents. All right, let me take that away. So check that out right here. Okay, so we said maybe 20 cents. You know, that would give us around 7.5% profitability into the market in Dogecoin to 22. More than likely, it might be a little bit lower, like around 21. So I mean, we could play that there and just play it for the short term, but long term, this is what we're looking at in the long term. Okay, this is what we're expecting to do in the long term. 14. That's about 24.25% market movement to the downside for us to hold this trend. Now, there's no guarantee that we'll hold the trend either, though. So we definitely need to see increase in volume and strength come into the market on that ascending line, because if we don't, I'm here to tell you today already, the market price is going to come down to what was it? We can see the market price come all the way down here to first 12 cents. Next area is going to be around 8.5. Okay, I'm just giving you all a heads up to be prepared for that. But for the moment, we'll play this little bitty strength that we're expecting to see in Dogecoin. Just a small bounce. That's it. I'm not overly bullish. I'm not overly bearish. Not right now. We need to see how this market in Dogecoin continues to trade over the next couple of days on this trend around 16 cents. Because if we still see strength into the market in Dogecoin around 16 cents, yeah, I'm here to tell you that the market's going to become more and more and more bullish. It's going to become more and more amped to continue to see higher prices. So we'll be in position to play on that. But for the moment, we'll just do this small prediction right there. All right. So now, what are you expecting to see in the market in Dogecoin for yourself? What are you predicting? I mean, this is only a small play that we're trying to play out into the market in Dogecoin. Not a lot. I'm really expecting this to happen over the next couple of hours to maybe a day or 2 days. And then from there, we'll have to reevaluate the market. So now I want to know what you think. You're on our team, right? Let's collaborate. Let's work together and give me your price prediction in the market in Dogecoin. Drop it in the comment section. Let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.